Hey there, gamers. Mark the Lone Gamer here, and we are back in our Skyrim modded Let's Play with Selene, the Sheldbreaker, and her one companion, at least for the moment. In the last episode, we had a very action-packed day, taking out a bandit fort known as Robber's Gorge, and then moving on to enter a Nordic ruin called Dead Men's Respite to find the Poetic Edda, a legendary poem on behalf of the Bard's College. Unfortunately, while we did succeed in getting the Edda, as we were exiting the ruin, we were met by Thalmor, who proceeded to try and kill us. Now, we managed to defeat them. In doing so, we actually, for some reason, caused this door to close. And we thought we were actually trapped. And we were almost ready to go back the entire way, the whole long way to get back out through the entrance over there. But Selene managed to figure out that all we needed to do was pull the lever over at the treasury, such as it was, and the door opened again. Which is good, since there was no actual way to go back the way we came through originally, because we had to drop into a pit to get to the inner chambers of King Olaf. So it was a one-way trip. Anyway, we're now out here again. And we have to prepare ourselves because there may be more Thalmor waiting for us. And I am hoping, well, Selene is hoping, that Zora and Lydia are fine. Because if they're dead, well, let's not think about that, but if they're dead, it means either the Thalmor there are a lot more powerful or a lot more numerous than they were here. So let's just let's do this.
Someone's going to get hurt.
Uh-oh. Whoa! Don't stand a chance! Whoop. Alright. Alright. Wow, who is casting those fireballs? And let's put on our flame suppression. There. Right. Do we have frost breath? All right. A dog?
Well, you still can.
Why don't we have our sword? Ah. Ooh. All right. There's someone else.
It'll all be over soon.
They're still alive. Come on.
Come on.
Finish the job.
Give up. Wait, that was going to go.
Hell? Oh, that was the frost blossom thing. Alright. Are we all right? Zora? Alright. You alright?
So what now? Alright.
We loot the bodies for all they're worth and leave them here to rot in the sun. I think that's a fine idea. Thalmor! What would they... oh well. I was about to say, what would they be wanting with the Poetic Edda? Oh, you're still alive. Alright, now you're not alive. They have very expensive equipment. Not great equipment, but expensive equipment. Alright. Alright. Let's give stuff to our companions. Really? Why does Lydia have such... Is she carrying stuff that we don't know about? Anyway. Their robes are really expensive. Where's the other wizard? There you are. Huh. Orders from Eloquent. Our ages indicate someone at the Bard's College has uncovered the location of a historical relic significant to Skyrim's Nords. The item is a book or scroll and is located at an ancient tomb known as Dead Men's Respite. Take a squadron, enter the tomb, destroy everything you find within it. The college may have sent someone to recover the documents. If so, deal with them as you see fit, Eloquent. We're taking that for some reason. Can we leave anything not useful? Because we are once again... Oh, let's... you know what? Let's just give that to someone. Zora has a lot of space, it seems. Just take these. Alright. Oh, let's turn off. Alright. Anyone else? Now, Selene is an Imperial, of course. So she has no love for the Thalmor. In fact, she hates the Thalmor. This does not extend to all High Elves, of course. He's not that kind of person. Yeah, this is the second Umbacano we've killed in a while. It's probably a very common name. Anyway, yeah. We have the Poetic Edda. So we should probably return to Solitude to give it to the bards. I don't think we'll want to hang on to it, seeing as how hot it is with the Thalmor. I don't think they'll be found, the Thalmor here. But we shouldn't stay and find out if they're going to send reserves or a second wave. Guess we'll be spending more time in Solitude than we planned.
Ah, Viarmo. I assume you are here to petition for the reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf Festival.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenx, a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man, and no fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf was Numenex in human form. On moonless nights, he would spread wings and sail. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Olaf gave orders, Winterhold disguises, an attack on Solitude, total destruction to follow. His men dressed up and then went out to fight, but they reversed Olaf's orders, much to Winterhold's sorrow. So ends the story of Olaf the liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank you, and the college thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poem deserves some payment of patronage. The college will be generously rewarded.
Oh, thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant, who was instrumental in recovering the poem, will be well rewarded. Unbelievable! You have done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank you enough. Soon. These things must be done properly. You will be inducted as part of the festival itself. I need you to go speak to Yorn. He was preparing the effigy of King Olaf. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on!
Alright. Selene has no idea what all that means. But it sounds like fun. Anyway, I took the liberty of going through these rather tedious moments a bit faster off screen. But I of course wanted viewers to see the stuff that's happening. Anyway, yeah, we had to stay here in Solitude for a while longer. And, well, there's going to be a party. And suffice to say, Selene has not had many parties thrown in her honor a lot recently.
Bothering me for days.
Or actually ever. So, let's see what happens.
Welcome, people of Solitude. We of the Bards College are pleased to be here to celebrate the burning of King Olaf. The festival would not have been possible without the dedication and hard work of our latest applicant. With the lighting of the effigy, she becomes a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Please welcome our newest bard. I think they like you.
It doesn't sound like it, but whatever you say.
Yes, congratulations. You are now a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Due to your adventurous nature, several of the college professors have some things they wish you to do. What's more, Elisif has declared the burning of King Olaf should become a weekly event. And finally, there's the matter of the patronage that Elisif wanted me to give you.
Nice. Alright. So that all paid off. And, yeah. Selene is now a bard. Even though she probably can't carry a tune as well as she carries a sword. In any case, we still have a lot of things to do. A lot of chores, a lot of upgrading. So we'll stay here a bit longer. We'll see. But of course, all that we'll have to wait until after the party. Alright. After all that, we now come to the present. Or as present as it can get. It's been a couple of days since Selene became a bard. And we've had some rest. And we've gotten the armor that we've upgraded over at Bayron's. As you can see, Selene is now wearing different armor. It's the Imperial Knight armor that we acquired at Robber's Gorge. Yes, I did say that taking the armor from the slain Legionnaires, or Imperial Knight, I guess, was a bit cheap. But then again, what Selene did there was basically give the Imperials an entire fort, a strategic stronghold, on a golden platter. So we're not part of the Legion, at least not yet. So we don't have any reward otherwise to get. So it can only stand to reason that the least the Legion can do was provide Selene with something. And that something was a suit of armor, a full suit of Imperial Knight armor, which might be the best. So we got it and had it upgraded over at Bayron's. And where is it? Here it is. So fortunately we were able to get it to Legendary, as we did with the War Chief Bulwark. And it looks pretty good. I'm not sure if it's better or just not as good as the previous set we had, but it does look pretty good. And yeah, so we've upgraded it as well. Pretty much the same as before, I think. Except just a few differences. For the Karas, we changed the power attack fortification with something called reactive barrier. So being struck by a fire, frost, or shock spell or effect reduces damage from that element by 15% for 5 seconds. For the greaves or the boots, we still have two-handed attacks fortification, and we have fire resistance. Two-handed attacks is more about two-handed attacks. But we didn't wear the Imperial Knight Helm. Selene instead wanted to keep on wearing the War Chief heavy headdress because he really likes it. That was actually the piece that she really liked from her previous armor. And I think the way it looks like right now, yes, it is a bit of a callback to the Roman Legion in real life. The signifiers or signifers. So these are the standard bearers who wear actual lions' heads or lions' hides. And they look pretty badass. Probably one of the most badass warriors in history. And so, yeah, that's a bit of the imagery that we're trying to emulate here with Selene. So, anyway, we gave our War Chief Bulwark armor to Zora here. So, even if she was a light armor person, she's wearing the heavy Bulwark pretty well. I think she'll benefit from it because she is a two-handed warrior like Selene. And it is basically a set that enhances two-handed weapon skill. And Lucia's still the same. We gave the helmet of the Imperial Knight set to Lydia here, so we can see her face more. Otherwise, yeah, I think we're ready. So, is there anything else that we need to do before we go off? Now, just checking if we have anything here. That, yeah, Riorn's drum. I'm fairly sure that this is something that someone at the Bard's College wants. So let's go check up on the Bard's College. See if there are any quests that we can take. And if we can give the drum to someone. Oh, and I almost forgot. The weapon. Yeah. So we also had the sword that we got from King Olaf. We had it upgraded, so it's the Ice Blade of the Monarch, enchanted with the soul of a Frost Monarch. The Ice Blade freezes all who feel its blade. I do not know what this means, actually. We haven't tried this weapon yet, but we'll see. Hopefully soon. Alright, so let's have the others... Where are they? Just have the others wait here. Let's not crowd the Bard's College. Let's ask anyone.
That damn fool! I should wring her neck.
Whose neck?
Lorena. That fool student of mine stole my flute and sold it to some necromancer.
Oh.
I just got a ransom note for it. That flute has been handed down for 17 generations.
17 generations?
Well, don't just stand there. Go get my flute!
Alright.
Apparently, Lorena told him some story about the flute being able to make the dead dance.
Ooh.
It's just a flute. A really old and valuable flute, but just a flute.
Alright.
Always good to see a fellow bard.
Thank you. So where do we find that? Find Pentheus flutes. Where is this? Hobbs Fall Cave. That's nowhere near here. So it's a long-term quest. Alright, anyway. Anyone else here? Who are you?
Folks at court won't admit it, but Sabil Stentor scares us all to death.
Alright.
Alright. Back to slicing, dicing, and baking.
And you're scared of... Alright,
Can I help you?
No. Yeah, any other bard
Yes?
here? Who are you? Tip this bard. Yeah, why not? Citizen... Well, these people could actually have names if we actually...
What can I do for you, friend?
Alessia.
You've done
Ooh!
well.
A namesake of a very important person in history. Anyway, so let's
Here.
let's go. Let's try to find who needs Bjorn's drum. Viamro.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Maybe we can get... No. Oh well.
It was a pleasure.
What year did the Aldmeri
Inge,
Dominion invade the Empire?
Six Fingers.
It makes me sad whenever I think about it.
Why are you so sad?
Oh, sorry. My mind
Finn's
wanders
loot.
sometimes. I was just thinking about Finn's loot. Over a year ago, thieves broke into the college and made off with a lot of valuable things, mostly gold and silver. But they also stole Finn's loot. We just learned where the bandits fled to, and I very much want that loot back.
Alright.
Finn was the bard who invented the 8-course loot that is commonplace today. Until he found a way to string the extra courses, bards only had 6-course loots.
Like
The loot
6
they
fingers.
stole is Finn's original 8-course loot. I doubt they even realize its true value.
Alright, we'll find it.
Always good to see a
Goodildy,
fellow
soak in the
bard.
lore. Yorn, what happened during the Red Year?
Geralt.
Morrowind suffered a massive explosion.
Vardenfell's Red Mountain erupts. Try to be precise, Yorn.
Gerald.
Good to see you.
Yes. Ooh. I have Bjorn's drum. Yes, finally.
At last. I have searched for this drum for 20 years.
The college treasury is a bit thin right now, but I can show you some tricks I learned from my days with the army.
Alright. Nice. Ooh, nice. That's really good. Ooh.
Solo performance is about a week away. I expect to hear your early
We are
audition tomorrow.
really not good at
Understand?
smithing. Can we train in speech?
Well, you've come to the right place.
You'll be impressed.
Yeah, why not? We can make money a bit easier these days. Yeah, let's do it. Screw Screw it. Unfortunately, we can't sell anything to him, so we can't get the money back. Oh well.
Now back to your practice.
Travel safe.
Anyone else? Yorn, I'm fairly sure he does not have anything.
I'm so glad you got back from Olaf's tomb okay. They gave you a tougher task than they gave me.
Oh, alright, thank you. That's very pleasant, I think.
Always good to see a fellow bard.
Is there a book here? Of cross daggers. Can take that. There's a book here, I'm sure, that an alchemist wants. We can't find it. It's fine.
You know, I don't get the impression that I'm very well liked at the college.
Aw. That's sad.
Be careful.
Sorry. Alright, anyway.
Good.
Where is Finn's loot? Stony Creek Cave, that is... Well, that's in the Reach. Oh, we've been there, but not there, actually. Oh no, we haven't been to Riften. Oh well, we should make our way east sometime. So if there's nothing else to do here, I guess we should be off.
9 parts truth.
The first is patience. The second is
Alright, Selene is a bit too loose with her money. That was a lot of money that she spent. But now she's a bit more persuasive. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I think now we can really leave. So let's head back through Robber's Gorge and check out how the place has changed. Maybe we have quarters there again, like in Valentine Keep. But we're not a Thane or anything of Solitude. It belongs to the Legion now. I think it's fine that we just have really awesome looking armor. But we'll see. Anyway, yeah, let's go. Alright, so now what are we going to do now that we...
No more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Oh my god, they're actually...
Empire.
They're actually going to reach Solitude!
It's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected
Wow!
merchant with the East End.
Let's murder them!
Remember? Hopefully these gifts will put us in our good graces.
Just a joke. I hope they get there. Alright, anyway, so what do? We head towards Whiterun. See what trouble we get into along the way. But, yeah, our main business is to finish the quest with the Clavicus Vial. And then I guess, yeah, we'll go to the Sleeping Giant Inn and meet with the friend. So that would push the main quest a bit, but not really by too much. Gotta kill a dragon, but that's about it. Anyway.
Can I help you?
So, let's keep going. Oh, let's drink. You'd think that drink would not be the most important thing to do right now, but whatever. Now, our investments in stamina finally paying off. We have a pretty long stamina bar. A nice bridge. Alright. I'm hoping that the changes to Robber's Gorge have been implemented by now. It's been a while since we were there. Hope there are no more bodies and stuff. Hope they clean the place up. Who are you? Uh-oh.
I'm warning you. Back off.
Who are you?
Never should have done.
Oh, you're a bandit. Right, good. Because we do want to Test our new weapon. Maybe flame suppression.
Don't have any choice. I'm sorry.
Alright. Ooh, nice. Come on. Oh. Come on, die.
Stronger with each fight. At least I like the things.
Right, they didn't seem frozen. Maybe it's just ice damage. That would ooh, nice. We haven't unloaded all the stuff that we should. I think we still don't have that much space relatively. Are you alright? Lydia's still in her battle funk. Let's calm everyone down. Alright.
I don't want to do this, sorry. This is...
Barbarian hero armor. Well, it's really expensive. Let's take it. Fortunately, we can't have Zora wear it anymore because she's outgrown it. Where's the person that they were... I think they had a hostage. That was a priestess with them. We didn't kill her, right? People. That... Oh no! We killed her. I think. Oh, she got killed. Ah, well. She has a lot of stuff. Oh well. Oh well. Can't let food go to waste. Right. There's still bandits here, even though we've taken out the bandit hold. Just goes to show that there will always be work for adventurers and sellswords. Alright, there's Robber's Gorge. Are you bandits? Hello? Oh, they're adventurers. Alright. How did the bandits get past you people? Alright. Robert's Gorge. Hello? Alright, Imperials are still in control. They should, of course. We haven't cleaned up all the messes. We don't have as many soldiers as you'd think here. There should be more. I'm sure bandits will try to retake this place. Alright, who are you? Oh, you're the...
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
You really look shady.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, anyway, whatever. It's their problem now. Well, we could actually stay here. It's kind of late. It's actually really late. Yes, we can sleep here. So yeah, let's stay here for the night. What? Alright. hearing some weird things that seem to be someone casting spells. The adventurers are still there. Maybe there are some sort of advance unit or additional troops for this place. I don't know. The Legion should commit more men to this place. It's a pretty important outpost. Alright, anyway, whatever. It's almost day. I haven't been to this part. Alright. Just a hunter, I think. So those are his kills. What? Let's just keep going. What? What's going on?
That's it. On to the next battle.
What was that?
The next aim.
You just got up, Zora. You're not going to go to an inn right away. Right, this is a very steep road. Hello? What? Who are you? I saw you. Whoa! What? What? Alright, you're dead. Alright, that's a neat trick. Give me that. That's very annoying to see. You have nothing. Is that it?
Stay away.
Whoop. Where are you? Where?
I don't have any choice.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This isn't what I do.
Don't make me waste charge. Ooh.
I think I might have hurt my wrist.
Uh-oh.
It was that one's head.
Bye-bye. I think he's off to Robber's Gorge. And he's still going. Bye-bye. Alright, that's awesome. Oh no. Oh. That... I stared at that too long. Much too long. Now, where's the body? And a merchant. Yeah, let's sell stuff. Hello.
You're asking for trouble walking around with dangerous magic like that.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Wooden sword, left hand. You know what? We'll take those. And healing potions, yes. Alright, and ooh, you took a lot of our gold. But that's good. Ah, damn it! Let's put on our... Almost forgot. Alright. Hey.
Take a look.
Cavalier's Vogue. If that is your real name. Yeah, we're selling this. It's too dangerous. Might regret that, but well, it was expensive. We might as well sell it. Necklace of Panic. Yeah, let's sell that. Sell. Right, that's fine.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day. Flame suppression. Alright. Aha! You can see the Whiterun insignia. We are now in our home hold, where Selene is staying and thus is apart from the common rabble. Whoa, look at that. Actual fortifications. I think that's for the Reach, because that is facing... Yeah, it's facing what is pretty much the Reach. So this is a defense against Forsworn.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Really?
Let's see. It's from Falk Firebeard at the Blue Palace.
What?
You've got friends in high places. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Uh-oh. Alright, Selene is a bit worried. A letter from Falk Firebeard. Selene, over the last few days we've had some disturbing information come to light regarding the events at Wolfskull Cave and the summoning and binding ritual you interrupted there. Given your involvement with that event, I'm asking you to return to Solitude to help us once more. I'm wary of putting all the details in print. Please come see me at the Blue Palace. Sincerely, Falk Firebeard. Alright, sounds urgent, but Selene's not going to just run back there. Let's just do the stuff we need to do at Whiterun. With Clavicus Vial, and then we'll see. Hello? Hello?
If you've got some business in Rorikstead, you should start by speaking to Juan.
Rorikstead? So, yes.
Yes, that's right.
Ooh.
Look around you. Most of the lands you see are mine.
Whoa.
Most of this I purchased while my comrades were fighting in the south, helping the Empire against the Aldmeri Dominion. Back then, nothing would grow here, and so the land was worthless. Now, thanks to the hard work and the gods' blessings, our farms prosper.
Wow. Alright.
Not yet, anyway, though it certainly could. With most of the Hold's fighting men committed to the war, there are fewer swords to keep the road safe from brigands and wild beasts. And of course, as the war drags on and supplies run low, our ample fields and stores of food will make a tempting target for desperate men. The best we can hope for is a swift end to the conflict. The longer the war goes on, the worse it will be for all of us, I'm afraid. All right then.
Alright. And you'll be glad for people like Selene, who are fighting bandits whenever she can. Anyway, you look like a bandit. No,
Need something?
Alright. Looks like a pleasant place. Ooh, Alright, wolves. Wow, that looks... What? What's that place? Uh-oh, what's going on? Yes, bandits. I doubt it.
I'm sorry. I don't have any
I think they've...
I'm sorry.
Oh, me. Wah! Who's here? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? You're the bandit chief! Ah! Right, come on out. Alright, he wasn't that tough. Stacy the Black. It's an awesome name. Heavy target. What is he wearing? You know, look, they look awesome, but you know, let's just take them because they're weird. Who is casting? Where are you? Where are you? I don't think he's a bandit. Someone here?
We are routed. Fall back.
Oh.
Right. Get hit.
Oh, that's... Alright, I don't, alright. How did I miss you? Right, one more bandit camp to put in our collection. Oh, we almost missed this. Ebony Shield of Destiny. Might actually use that. Ebony Shield. It actually would go. Though I think the Gildergreen Aegis is actually ebony. Right, where's the farmer? Let's find the bodies first, I guess. It's instinct. Find the bodies. Outlaw warrior. Alright. Dwarven War Axe of Surges. Alright, who is Surges and why is his War Axe so valuable? Just a bit more. We should be there. Uh-oh. Were you the wizard that helped us? Must be really strong, these wizards. To be able to walk by themselves. Where are you? Where are you? Whoa, alright.
For glory, I'll see you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Stay away. I don't want to do this.
It sounds, I guess.
A fight.
Whew. Bandit, butcher, murderer. To be quite honest, I think you deserve being killed. Lots of expensive stuff. Oh, an orc. I think you might not be a bad person. Yes, bounty bandit. I think you might be an adventurer or something. Yeah, I think he's an adventurer. At least I hope he's an adventurer. Where is that other person? Anyway, let's... Alright. Ah, what? Ah, let's just drop something. Let's drop the ebony armor. No. What are we carrying? Drop that.
I don't have any choice.
Bandit War Spell Blitz Mage. Einherjar Plate Light Cuirass. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, let's give it to someone to carry. It's heavy armor. Anyway, carry that for now. Alright. So, it seems that little has changed. The road to Whiterun is still a bit
In hindsight,
perilous.
I'm not surprised that Nettlebane was infused with dark magic. I'm glad we chose the more righteous path.
Alright, Broken Fang Cave is over there, so shouldn't be too far. Alright, we're in Falkreath. Ah! Really? Wait, what's going on? Why are you fighting each other?
You really want to kill me?
You can do.
That's rather cold-blooded, isn't it? Come to think of it, I suppose that makes sense.
Ooh.
Because
You think
you're
you'll
Elizabeth.
stand a chance?
It'll be over soon. Come on! I don't want to go there.
Can't tell who we're fighting. Why are they fighting amongst themselves?
This isn't what I want.
Oh, it's an Alikir warrior. Alright, you're not evil per se. You're questionable, but Selene will give you the benefit of the doubt.
I don't have any choice.
Anyway, everyone's here is alright. Bella. Oh, take the lockpick. Alright. You take a wrong turn or something. No. Alright, let's continue. It's actually a bit comforting to be in Falkreath Whoa! Take that back. Alright. Alright. Might actually be nice for Selene to see Falkreath again, because it was one of the first places that she went to early on here in Skyrim. But we've got stuff to do in the Whiterun area, so we'll stay the course. Alright, so now, yes. We are now officially in Whiterun. Or Whiterun proper. And we should be seeing the city itself. There it is. Right over there. Hello. Huh? Anyway, I think we'll end it here. Selene will want to finish off the Clavicus Vial quest, so we'll be heading to Haymar's Shame as soon as possible. After, probably we'll sell stuff first in Whiterun, then we'll head there. And then after some odds and ends, we'll surely have to go back to Solitude and check up on Falk Firebeard. But for now, I think we'll end the episode here. It's been Mark the Lone Gamer.
I don't want to do this.
It's been Mark the Lone Gamer with Selene the Sheldbreaker, and we will be back in our Skyrim modded Let's Play next time.